What is up, guys? This is the Illuminator of Fortune, your favorite. I'm back from yesterday, where I played in my first set champ of the season, the Mirabelle set champ, and I went into it knowing that it was going to be the most competitive one I go to, because this store, it's in a big city nearby, so it's like where a lot of the best players go. I was going into it not with the feeling that I would do very well. I mean, yeah, I got 88th in Vegas, and I play it okay. I didn't know what deck I wanted to play. I was tired of Jit, so I went with something new, built something different. As you can tell, I was playing a broom deck. So I've got a total of 10 brooms here. And Yen said, and I was like, you know what? Let's take aim with the steel. Let's add some brooms. Let's make it fun, make it weird. There's nothing crazy in here. I was just going crazy with the library because that card is absolutely nuts. And you can also see here I added Magica Dispel, which I'll show you in a second how powerful this card can be. But usually Amethyst Steel is good into those Ruby matchups, and I wanted to change the matchups to be better with the Steel ones. Like, usually Emerald Steel would kind of hurt a lot, but this card makes Emerald Steel a cakewalk. So just slight changes that make the matchups better, where they otherwise would be bad. So I went into this set champ not thinking I would win, not thinking I would really even make top 8. But as the day went on, I went 2-0. I went 2-0 again. I went 2-0 again. And I split round 4 and 5 to make the cut at 3rd place, which usually wouldn't happen, but there's a weird split going on. So I was in 3rd, and it goes to top 8. I put the first round, I go 2-0. I'm like, okay, just undefeated all day. The next one, I go 2-1. Final match, 8 hours in. I'm pooped. I'm tired. I'm so done playing these brooms. Even though it's a ton of fun. I'm playing against Ruby Amethyst, and I 2-1. And I win the tournament. And here's the card, top 8 card. And for anyone wondering what it looks like, here is the champion mat. So yeah, my first set champ was a win, and I don't know how, but I won with brooms. And so today I'm going to show you the broom deck. I'm going to explain how it works, why it works, and what to do against different matchups, because there is a pretty strong mulligan you should be pulling, especially in best of 3. If you're on the draw versus on your play, there's a lot of moves you can make. I'm going to try and run it with 3 quick games against the 3 big matchups that you'll probably see going into your set champs if you want to play this broom deck. And now there definitely are changes that could be made. I think the weakest part of the deck is Yen Sid. It could be cut super easily. Which then, if Yen Sid is cut, you don't have to focus on the brooms so much. But Yen Sid also pops off a lot. So it's up to you. If you playtest, you're like, maybe I only need 3 Yen Sid. You could add that 4th Pete, maybe a 3rd Magica. Whatever you think you want to be better against, tech for that. So let's get into the games. I'm not going to do. Alright, going into this first match, I'm going to play against Emerald Steel. This was the deck that I kept in mind going into this tournament because it's the one I didn't expect to see at Vegas, and I ended up running into a lot of them. So I'm actually going to keep the swords, even though they play Ursula. I lied, I'm not going to keep the swords. I'll keep this though. So we really want Elsa for the Diablo, but we also have the Broom for Diablo. So if they play Diablo, they're pretty much just cooked, and that's what I like to see. Now, Tinkerbell's also amazing. It just helps clear those other cards. They have a lot of 2 and 3 health cards that we can deal with pretty easily with Diablo. I mean, with Tinkerbell, what am I saying? I'm not playing Diablo. I'm just going to ink Mickey. I don't think we need him. But now we got the Broom in set, and there's almost no way for them to deal with the Broom on this turn, so Diablo either just stands still, or he's going to be slaughtered by my Broom. Morph is a little scarier because then they can pull off some pretty big characters with that. I don't think I need the Tinkerbell now, so I'm actually going to just drop the library. We'll challenge here, and I'll quest. They can't shift Tinkerbell, so if they want to run their beast into my Chernobog's followers, I'm totally okay with that. Okay, they're going to play beast, and they're going to challenge the Chernobog's followers. What did I say? I said that. It's exactly my words. Okay, we got this rush broom. This is probably what we're going to throw into beast. So I don't really want to kill the broom here. I'm going to move this broom. I'm going to move both to the library. I'll ink this one. I'll quest with this one. I know, hopefully he has the urge to take out my broom and not my library. Going to Bruno the broom. Discard my Elsa, that's not great. Not what we wanted to see there. And he's got the Prince John on board, so he's going to start discarding. I'm just going to quest. I'm going to ink this little broom. We'll play the rush broom, and we'll banish our other broom so we can draw 2 cards because it's on the library. And now we can take out Beast. And we have a pretty good advantage right now. We have more cards in hand. We have a way better board state, and we're higher on lore. That was an absolutely nasty play, and I'm not a fan. I actually feel like I do want to bounce the broom. What do I want to place me? Oh, the goat. We'll keep goat. Goat's classic. Yeah, that was a really good play on their part. We got the Elsa. So I'll exert the Lucifer. Take it out with Elsa. And because I don't want to get discarded, I'll actually put the goat in the inkwell. Now we're at 6 ink, so if we top deck a Tinkerbell, we can just play the Tinkerbell outright. Can't play actions now, so swords will be of no use if we top deck that. That's not swords. Okay, we'll just move all these. Now, we have the Elsa, so if they exert Diablo, we can take him out. Otherwise, we are questing very fast, and they don't have a ton of options. Strength the Elsa, that's a good plan. They might be able to discard us here. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have drawn the card. It's a 50-50 though. You gotta take those. So now realistically they won't have another discard, yeah. So that's better. Alright, now we got the Magica. Magica is gonna help a lot going forward. We can't be discarded anymore, so it's okay if we draw a lot of cards here. I'm actually going to ink instead and play another library because Emerald Seal doesn't play a lot of cards that can help deal with library. So we should be able to just squeak out the extra lore we need. See, they got rid of the sudden show. I don't know why they did it. That was actually such a weird play. Weird AI moment. But overall, they've been playing pretty well. Focused on discarding, which is what they should be doing. Let's play a rabbit. I don't really care how many cards they draw. Play a Smee. I'll ink you. Put you there. We'll put Smee here. And we'll quest for 1 with Magica. Now, Magica's stat lines, it's not great. Let's be real. It's 2-5, but not being able to discard is so vital in almost every matchup. Yeah, the Muse is a way for them to get rid of it, but I mean, look at all the effort they have to go through just to get rid of the Magica. Now, after all that, I don't think they have enough to even take out one of the libraries. So, looks like a win to me. Plus, we have way more than another turn to get finished with this. So we go to 20, and that's our Emerald Steel. Alright, so I've just been cycling until I found the Magica. So we're on the draw, but I have the absolute perfect opening. Oh, that might be better. Nah, I want this me. Alright, we'll ink the followers, we'll play the broom. Yeah, they're not shifting here. I don't have any songs for you. We'll ink Mickey, and we'll play Smee. Now if they want to double challenge into the broom, I don't mind. Alright, early hypnotize. That's not fun. That's not fun either. Alright, I really do have to take out that Diablo. But I might be able to stall a little bit. Let's play Pete. I'll challenge Ursula with me. Diablo is such a big problem. Alright, we can ink this Broom, and we'll play Magica so we can stop the discard effect. So now we just can't be discarded at all. So this curve is really nice. It would have been better if I had the Broom on 2 instead of Smee, just so I could deal with this Diablo that's going to gain them a lot of advantage. I'm going to play the Broom. I'll just ink the Crab. And I'll quest with Pete. We really have to take out Diablo. So I'm going to do everything I can. I think they gave 2 strength. I don't know what they did. That was really strange. Anyways, I'll deal 1 damage here. I will not do that. Challenge here. And I will throw the Broom into Morph. And I'll pass. Let's keep my Magica safe. Take out my Pete, that's okay. He's still drawing a lot of cards, so just that Diablo was a real problem. Another Prince John's not going to do anything for you. I will play Pete with the Broom. We kind of got to go wide here. I'll take out the Ana. I don't suspect they're going to have a lot that can straight up deal damage, and I have no cards left to be discarded. So we're safe to quest with Magica. See, that Lucifer dropping and doing nothing. It's going to hurt. We just need to quest out here, because now they're out of cards. And my Magica probably put in the work. I mean, I'm assuming they didn't play Lucifer because they weren't going to discard anything. We'll see if we can outpace them here. Oh, okay. So, yeah, I pulled a Swords play on this guy. I don't remember what it was, but he had like 6 characters out that all had 2 willpower, but he was on the Cove. And I had exactly enough strength to kill the Cove, so I knocked it out and I top decked Grab Your Swords and just wiped the whole board. And I felt kind of bad, but hey, that was game over. I put it in the deck for a reason. And this should be game 2. There's pretty much nothing that can deal with this. With their 1 card. Yeah, let's give up. Give up. Let's close with Magica, the GOAT. Magica, the GOAT. Sudden Chill, it's not going to do nothing. Alright, now let's play against Steelsong. So Steelsong I never dropped a game to either. It was overall a pretty easy matchup, just because both Amethyst and Steel are good counters to Steelsong. But let's go through our hand. We really want the low stuff because they tend to just go for wheel no matter what. So I'm going to keep this hand just so I have guaranteed inkables. And I have this Resist Mickey, which can help survive the Cinderella attacks. Now I am going first, and maybe I should test it going second. But I think it's okay to test both sides. Alright, let's play this me. There's absolutely no way for them to kill Mickey here. Unless they have Baboom. Which I don't believe they do. Because that would be crazy. It's not a song. It's not a song. Alright, now, we have the Elsa. Elsa's great. Turn 4 library is also really good. But I'm going to shift Mickey. We'll challenge into Robin Hood. Only take 1 damage because he has resist. And we'll quest with 2. Quest 4-2 with me. Now Mickey's great because in this Steelsong matchup he makes a lot of positive trades with almost their entire deck. So we don't have to deal with losing our Mickey early. And we can keep the board presence even after the wheel. Fox is also really good here. But I don't think it's what I want to be playing. I'm going to ink the Fox. I'm going to play the library. We'll put Smee on the library. I'll just quest. I could take out Smee, but I'm predicting that either Rapunzel next turn, and we'll take him out then. Or I could play Tinkerbell soon enough and just take out the Smee. We'll draw a card off that. Veen and Zeus. Okay, that is unfortunate. However, we have our handy dandy Elsa. Actually, I lied. We're not going to play Elsa. We're going to play Smee. We're going to play this Broom. We're going to ink Elsa, and I'll move Smee the library. So they've got a bigger board than us, but I think we can recover with this Tinkerbell, as long as they don't wheel. Whiff off aerial. It's unfortunate. Now Smee should be banished here at the end of the turn. Yeah. Alright, now regularly this broom will not do much here, but because we have the Tinkerbell, we can do just enough damage to take out one of the aerials. Now we have to play a bit of catch up, but they've used 2 Zeuses and a sword. Well, they discarded swords, I think. I don't actually know where the swords went. But now we're in a pretty good spot. I could play another Tinkerbell. True. It doesn't really do much. We'll ink this Mickey. We'll put Broom here. I really do want to just clear their board. So I'm going to take out these 2. Then I'll swing into Naveen. And we got a Fox. Fox is great. See, now we've kind of curb stomped them. They're a little stuck. Haven't found the wheel they needed. Even if they did find the wheel, I could play Pete. I mean, more than likely, I'll find a Pete after a wheel. I'm gonna put Tinkerbell's there, and this should be game. Yeah, it looks like they're gonna give it to me. And a Magica. Wow. Wheel now, Aderi. So Magica in this matchup is very good at keeping your hand full even after the wheel, because let's say you're holding a sword or a Tinkerbell, something vital that you couldn't play early enough before the wheel happened. You can play Magica on turn 4, which is usually around the time they hit the whole new world, and then you'll keep those cards that you wanted to play, which is just such a great advantage. It removes their game plan of messing with your hand, and then you can take advantage of it. Now, the final matchup I wanted to show is Ruby Sapphire. So Ruby Sapphire is such an oppressive deck, flooding the meta, and we're going to take a hard mulligan here. We really need the aggro. So we're going second, and this hand could not be worse. So we'll see if we can make the recovery. I really want to favor this card draw off of Yensid, so I'm actually going to play the Broom first. Now the 3-drop Sisu does kill our Mickey, which would be rather unfortunate. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought was going to happen. We'll play Yensid, and we'll draw off this. That's actually really good. We can play Inkbeat, play Turnbox Followers, goes with the Broom. Now I can challenge into Sisu with the Broom because it is evasive on my turn. Another good matchup for the Broom. Tipo is not much of a threat here. We're going to play the library. I'm going to ink a goat, unfortunately. I'm going to move Turnbox Followers. I'll cost for 1, and I will draw 2. I will challenge the Sisu. And I will pass. So hopefully we can keep our Yensid. Seems like we will. And our Broom. So the next turn I can play this Rush Broom. And I can draw, or I can quest for 3 with Yensid instead of 1. Because Yensid's second ability is, while I have 2 or more Brooms, I can quest for +2, which is great value. Magica Dispel means absolutely nothing in this matchup, and it's just instantly ink. Don't even think about it. Now this ability, it shuffles all your Brooms back into your deck. That's actually not a bad move to make a lot of the time. You really want the Brooms. So don't be afraid to use this ability when you drop it, even if it's for only like 1 Broom. It's still good value. Alright, we're losing our board presence, but we've got this library down. And I'm actually going to play Storm here and take out the Tala. I'm gonna ink Mickey. And I'll play this Mickey, then I'll move both to the library. We're going a little slow now, but they're almost out of cards. They haven't seen the Flaversham yet. Be prepared, okay. Guess they really don't have the removal they need. And we draw 2 off that, that's such good value. They might have a Maui in hand. I'm gonna play the second library. I'll play Smee, and I'll ink Elsa, and we can pass. So now they really have to be able to take out the libraries. We got 2 goats now, which is so much pressure. Let's move Tink. We'll pass. If I can double Tink, that would be nice. I'll go to 14 off the library, and I can just quest with Tinkerbell. Instead of playing Goat, actually, there's no reason not to play Goat. I think I just win here. This is lethal. Yeah, they have no way of removing lore unless they randomly play a Ruby card that does remove lore. But by default, these 2 goats, when banished, will get me to 20. So I just win no matter how the cards are played. We can go for fun. Let's say we were behind a little bit. We could deal 2 damage here. And we could play Tink. Could Sing Storm. Don't mind that I got another goat. We can actually win off this. So, yeah. I think this deck's pretty good. It goes well into every matchup. And even on the draw, we didn't even have like a super good hand, but we just outplayed them. The library is way too much value in that matchup. Alright, well, sorry, I don't look at the camera very often, but thank you for watching. And hopefully you learned something about the deck, learned something going into this deck potentially. Or if you have any insight, just let me know. I'm totally down for new changes. Like I said, I made this not with the thought that I was going to win anything, but just to have fun. And I definitely did have fun. It's a super fun deck. If you just, maybe you're not going to win either. You just want to have a good day, want to win a few games. It's a really solid deck. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.